What's up, everybody? Welcome to Canned Beats, and welcome to another episode of Mixing and Mastering in the Box with Ableton 10.1. Woo! Okay, so we've been focusing on this tiny little part over here, which is this part here. And that part sounds all right. It's a bit wallopy. The low end is a bit over the top, but, you know, it's not too bad. But we still have other parts to go through as well. We have drop 1.C, the actual break, another build, drop 2, drop 2B, drop 2C. There's a lot of crap going on in this track. Because there's so much crap, there's just a lot of mixing we still need to do. So what I want to do in this episode is just mix. I'm not going to focus on only vocals or only plucks or only this or only that. I'm going to just fit everything in so that in the next episode, we can do something called two-bus processing. Okay, so normally I do this kind of stuff behind the scenes, but I thought, you know what, today there's so much, maybe you can pick something up from all this stuff. So basically, we have the track sounding like this now in drop 1B, which we've mixed together, and it sounds pretty good. What's going on? There's such a mess. Anyway, then we have drop 1C, where everything just becomes like a huge mess. Anyway, I'm gonna fix things that piss me off right now. Is the sub bass is way over the top, the chords aren't done yet, so we're just gonna do like triple speed of how I normally do shit. So yeah, stick with me as we fix stuff a little bit. First thing I want to do is just fix drop 1B a little bit so we don't have that bass over the top sound. Yeah, sorry that I just did that, but I know in the video about drums that I put that drum compressor there, but you know what? It's just too much bass. So sorry, I couldn't give two flying ums about it. It needs to sound good. So let's go with the Plucks thing now and get that to sit a little bit right. Let's just get first all the levels to sit right. All right. Pad. Okay, upper pad, Lees. Just check this out as well. Okay, so they're both the same. That means that one gets deleted. Nice. Okay, some of you must be thinking, Jesus Christ, dude, what the hell is wrong with you? Well, we're at the normal speed. That's what's wrong with me. Okay, so we got the upper lead doing leady stuff. Let's just call that a lead. And we have the RP thing. Let's just check that as well as we go. Ooh, that was loud. Okay, so we're just gonna flatten that because I don't have any anything else that I can do here. And there's automation that's not doing anything either. Yay! So let's flatten that. Because then I can make sure that that beep is gonna be taken care of. And the computer got stuck. Great. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. I'll fix the RP thing in a bit. Let's go continue with this. Let's just check out the Pluck in there too. I think my main issue is going to be this pad though. I'm also going to flatten that because I don't need it all out because I don't have the plugin anyway. But I think the main issue here is that the sorry started to disappear. So let's just get rid of this weird Ableton compressor that's not doing anything, and we'll leave the amp, but let's just put the EQ off for a second, and let's just do a little bit of mid-side. Let's just try to fit this in with the sorry. That sounds nice and warm, actually. I like that. Okay, so let's just fit that in. So sorry is being played where? Sorry is being played about 1 kilohertz right there. So I'll cut that out, put that into the pad, and put that down. Nice. I actually don't mind this pad at all. So sometimes no processing is better than a lot of processing, eh? So let's just ungroup that and plop that in. Let's put a little bit of sidechain on that, and let's just also put a little bit of glue compression with sidechaining to the vocal too, so that when the girl sings sorry, that it just moves out of the way a bit, which I guess is the lyric called sorry. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Okay. And let's put a little bit of sidechain compression on there as well. I'll use the boots and cats thing because it's easy. We still have to keep the same bounce on that thing, so we'll use the same boots and cats that we have here because it has a different type of LFO filter on it. Yep. There we go. There we go. Now the question is, so we put the sorry sidechaining before or after? Let's think out loud for a second. If I put it before, then it pushes away. If I put it after, then it pushes away. I don't know. I don't really care that the pad is not completely mono-ish, you know what I mean? I'm going to push it out even further because I'll focus on the plucks to be there instead. So let's just pop that in. And let's focus that vocal more in the middle. Actually, the vocal's okay. I kind of want to have that phantom image where the vocal is sitting like right in front of my face. It's kind of sexy. And then the pads are on the side. So the vocal's there, pads are there. It kind of starts making more sense. Let's drop in this pluck as well. Actually, let's leave the pluck for a second because it's 3 things and it's a little bit much. Let's drop in the lead now. And, oh, this is actually, let's just unfreeze this. Maybe we can actually do something with this thing. Okay, let's just take the amount of reverb on here and turn that off. Okay, so that reverb is fucked with this one. In Dutch, you would call that lekker lullig, which means nice and cheesy. So we'll do that a little bit more. Great, let's just pop this on there as well. Okay, and I think how Morse 4 does this lead have to be? The lead has to be in the front, shouldn't it? Is there an effect before? But there needs to be some sort of introduction to this. So I'm just going to make this red to figure that out a little bit later. Okay. Continuing on, let's listen to this part from there to there so that we make sure that everything still makes sense. I think that sounds pretty sexy. Let's now pop in the Pluck group. Let's see what this stuff is here, in case we need it or not. Let's open this up for a second. Okay, so in the build, there is some type of frequency shifting going on. Okay. Let's first just mess with the Pluck itself. What is going on here? Let's try that out in mono, because we do need some mono compatibility here. 5. Okay, it sounds okay. Not too disturbative. But it's also not really there, is it? It's a bit off-putting. That means that the mid-side relationship is a little bit weird. There's also wow control here. Yeah. Okay, so let's just unfreeze things for now, and just fix every single little layer itself, because the most common problem which you'll find with most tracks is over-processing. So everything will be affected to the max. So we're going to take the effects here, listen to the Plucks for itself by itself for a second. Make it less wide. Okay, cool. Let's just drop the thingamajig here. Take this thing off as well. That's actually pretty cool. Is there some sort of auto pan going on in this thing? Because it's quite annoying. Chorus, then EQ. There's some sort of compression, there we go, going on. That's a little bit over the top. Jesus Christ. Okay, so the attack and release knob doesn't actually work. Great. Fuck. Let's just put this there, and we're gonna ungroup this, and we're gonna actually figure this part out. This is gonna be the most amount of work is gonna be in just making sure that that Pluck works. Fuck. Okay, meat. A lot of low end in that thing. Take that out. And a lot of low end. Let's see how that fits in with the track there. we're just gonna have to fix this. All right, ready for a really long session of just sitting here? All right, great. Me too. Okay, let's fix the movement of it as well. Okay, so this sounds worse. Perfect. Let's get the meat now. The thing is, I don't want that lower layer to be moving from left to right, left to right, left to right. It's annoying. Let me just group this as well. There we go. And the reason I don't want it to move around is because I kind of want to have a steady stab and not a left and righting stab thing. It just sucks. I'll move it around with Ozone Imager instead here, just to get it a little wider. Man, it's so annoying. I don't understand why Seer moves around like that by itself. It's like going left and right and left and right and left and right. I think I'm gonna have to just do this. I have to do it. I don't want to do it. Why is it moving around by itself? You son of a bitch. The only thing I know, and I know I'm not doing it in the box anymore with only Ableton 10.1, but the only thing I know we can do is a subtle stereo enhancer here. Just to move things around a bit. There we go. So that sounds a little bit better. Let's take this thing over here again, drop it onto the Pluck group, which is this one, drop it and leave it. Let's drop back in the pad. Lead. Let's make the lead move around so that we have auto panning on that thing, because it's not important, that lead. It can just kind of be itself and meh around a little bit. Let's do like that. Great. Now there's in the drums, there's a really annoying amount of room all of a sudden added somewhere. I'm not really sure what it is. Let's send that cowbell into a ping pong delay to kind of mask the sound. We have a 16th shaker ping pong. No, that's something else. Saturator, reverb. Okay, let's just put this in here. Ping pong. And we'll get a delay. And let's just move that around. I'm not really sure if I'll use echo or delay here, but definitely ping pong. Dry, wet, full, wet. Leave the time, everything the same. Let's go on triplets and let's see. Does this sound interesting if we do this? Yeah. Like, at least we're masking the shitty room and adding a room that is a little bit more with the track. And we need a little bit of stereo information as well. Okay, moving on. Slowly but surely, let's drop in back the vocals. Okay, great. Sounding pretty good. Let's go to the break. Oh, okay. I was already thinking, like, I have deleted something. ARPy thing. Woo! Is this seriously the song? Like, everything just stops? That's very weird. A lower layer. Bass. I'm missing something. Oh, mid-Reese bass. Whoa, what the fuck? All right. Let's unfreeze that. Let's have a look inside of this bass and let's help this Reese out a little bit. Reverb, hyperdimension. Okay, it's fucking nuts. Gentle Reese. I like how it says gentle. That's an absolute and utter lie. Feel like I'm being raped in my ear. Also, do you know why I don't have any monetization? Because I say things like that. Okay, so let's just cut that out, drop that in here, pop that on there, ungroup this, make this, what is this? Make this work. No. Okay, I definitely did something wrong here. So I need to group these two together, plop all this stuff that I have done. I'm gonna plop that only onto the base that needs that. So that is this one. Oh, I did something? No, everything's fine. So that one, and then copy this to minus 3.6, put that back to 0, call this main base, because I think it'll be a lot nicer if this mid Reese just was left alone. Gorgeous. And now let's let me just turn the vocal to tell her to shut the fuck up for a second. So another reason why I don't have monetization. Anyway, so let's just get rid of the bass, like the low end, so that when it drops again, there's some bass. Anyway, I don't need that much bass. Why is it going through my left ear the whole time? It's so annoying. Serum, why do you move around so slow? It's so what can I do to make sure that this thing doesn't do that annoying stuff? Sure, one of you will be like, well, there's actually a doody doody doopity boop, and I'll be like, oh, really? Anyway, fuck it. We'll just keep that the way that is. I'll just use a utility to put the width down a little bit. Okay, so now that clap is coming out like nobody's business. So we're gonna take that and automate that clap as well, because it's about like the break, and the break is a little bit less, you know, like that. And then we can open it up. So we'll do that. We'll turn that on here and just leave that to play through. And then let's just fix the main harmonic lead thing, RP, whatever the thing this is, as well, and do a little bit of compression and everything there. So there's one, I just want to do corrective EQ first. That one. I'm going to notch that down significantly, because that is a really loud beep, and there's other beeps and bleeps going on as well. Great. Okay, so now let's get another EQ in to just do some automation. Should we do some more actual mixing of this track? Probably. Let's put in some auto panning so that it like we're masking the effect of the panning of that other thing, that Reese thing that's being a little bit annoying. Perfect. And then we'll slowly open this up. Should we compress this? Not really sure. Because I would only get... Yeah, no, I'll leave it the way it is. It's already pretty cool. Let's just open it up slowly with a filter. Like so. Okay, and then let's help this girl that has nothing left and just turn her down a bit. Need a little bit less. Let's turn off this flange effect. Okay, cool. I'm happy with this, but let's just put a little bit of reverb on here so that when she sings, nothing left, 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 nothing left, 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 little throws there, okay? Okay. So nothing left, left, left. Let's put that in there. Do we left, right, left, or should we do, should we do a joke? Nothing left, 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 and then just do the left. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's just go with echo instead. And let's keep it left, left. And well, I kind of want to put it on the side. But anyway, let's put the reverb pre, left, left, 1/4 notes. And dry, wet, full, wet. Feedback pretty heavy. And we're also going to low pass it a little bit. Somewhere there should be fine. Okay, now let's throw in nothing left. I think that would be cool. Wow, great. Okay, so that's not working. I'll do it anyway and get it to work. It's on dotted time, so let's put it on notes. Perfect. So we'll do that over and over and over. Do 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 boom. And then at least we have something in the middle of those dead spaces there. Let's try ping pong. Okay, let's do stereo instead. Let's do post reverb, so I have more left. A little bit louder. Effect reverb on this one, so it's like that, so you can swim in some reverb. This is that, this is that, so we need an effect reverb. 1,000,000 cents. Get a reverb on this bitch. Okay. That up, the decay time up. Let's auto pan this thing so that it's again going with that left and right. We're continuously masking the flaw that I'm having with Serum right now. That's my fault, not anybody else's fault. A, B, C, D, E, F. This one, and let's just pop it in here. Okay. Okay. Okay, it sounds okay. We'll keep that the way that it's going. Is there anything like 16th notes? Was that? Oh, huh? Just put it. Okay, we'll leave it on notes. I'm a little bit bored with it that it doesn't have any swing, and everything else is swinging the whole time. So that sucks. That means that I would have to like move this a little bit to the right so everything's late, and then it should swing. It's also just like popping in there, but that's kind of making me not feel that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the nothing left and take the automation of that nothing left, and we're gonna at the same time reverb that eh. Ugh, this is a bit annoying because it just pops in afterwards. I'm thinking that it might be smart to do this as well and then pop it into there like that. Yeah, exactly. And then just take this, turn that down. Oh man, I really like sound toys. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna use sound toys instead because that thing is kind of based on Echo Boy, so I'll use that instead. I can't deal with it, man. It's like you try so hard, but at the same time, the only thing I would miss is this little swing knob, and then everything will be fine. So we need a dual echo. We need it on 1/4, and then everything's fine. Let's high cut it and use the ambience. Actually, we'll just use this. Fuck it, it'll be fine. Okay, great. So now that that's going on, it's fine. Let's work on the actual kick drum that's opening up, but we're not going to open it up with a full kick drum. We're going to leave that for the full drop, which happens in drop 2. So we're just going to do a little bit of EQ like that. Yeah, it's already there. Fantastic. Let's just turn that on when it needs to be turned on. So we'll turn that on right over snare. And then we have a track that makes sense. Okay, I think that was enough for today. I'm going to continue on in the background to finish this up a little bit so it sounds a little bit more sensible. But now you know a normal way of mixing where you just kind of go and do a million things at the same time. Next episode, we're going to be doing the tubas in the same old style as it always has been. Take care, much love, see you guys next week.